dear, it's good to have you join us on yet another interesting edition of the DESOPADEC Weekly. We bring to your doorsteps first-hand information on all the happenings at the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Please stay tuned as we unfold in this edition an exciting phase in the annals of the DESOPADEC. Joy Ochei is my name. Thank you for joining us.
I am John Obukoko Nani, Chairman DESOPADEC. All oil bearing committees should know that the board of DESOPADEC is a trustee of the dividends of their oil bearing committee. For any project that will be cited in your area, you own that project. Anything that is done, whether by way of human capital development or project cited in your area, you should make sure it is your own and not the board. The board is just there to implement, to apply those things that belong to you, so you own it as your own. These are plea that by the time you own it, you will know, yes, you are from the oil producing community.
It was a remarkable phase as the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the DESOPADEC, recently welcomed a new Executive Director of Projects. This followed the sad transition of the former Executive Director, Olorogun Taleb Tebite. In 2024, the DESOPADEC lost one of its finest leaders, Tebite, ending a glorious career. Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu was subsequently appointed as the new Executive Director of Projects to oversee the affairs of the Directorate. Later that same year, he was warmly received at the DESOPADEC's corporate headquarters in M.O.R.E by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Chief Festus Ochonogo, the Executive Director of Social Services, Chief Favor Izokumo, and other departmental heads. On assumption of office in January 2025, the DESOPADEC Weekly TV crew visited Dr. Okorodudu for an exclusive interview. The discussion focused on his plans in alignment with the M.O.R.E agenda of Governor Sheriff Oborevwori's administration. Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu is an indigene of Okpara Olomu in Ughelli South local government area and an experienced administrator. He previously served as Commissioner for Commerce and Industry and Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. He has also held key roles at both the state and federal levels. He was Chief of Staff to the immediate past Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, now Governor Sheriff Oborevwori. A fellow of several professional bodies, he has made significant contributions to governance and educational development. Before his appointment as Executive Director of Projects, the DESOPADEC, he served as Chairman, Board of Directors, Delta Printing and Publishing Corporation (DPPC), publishers of the Pointer newspapers.
On becoming governor, he appointed me as chairman of the Pointer newspaper, where I functioned effectively, upgrading the standard of that newspaper to enviable height. Today, it has become a very popular newspaper. One of the policies that I came out with was to ensure that the newspaper get to the 25 local governments of Delta State, a very major feat. And when I organized the 30th anniversary, my brother, it was a wonderful one. Virtually, the whole place was overcrowded with quality dignitaries, and it became one of the heaviest ceremonies ever organized in Delta State.
The appointment of Dr. Ebenezer Okorodudu as the Executive Director of Projects, the DESOPADEC, is a testament to his capacity, determination, and strong work ethics in problem solving. Having been given a clear mandate by the Governor of Delta State to make a difference in the Commission, Okorodudu reassured the people that he will drive meaningful change by working with his colleagues at both the management and board levels.
It's somebody who holds me very dearly in this house. He knows how hardworking I am, and I feel fulfilled that he's our governor, and I know he's going to govern the state so effectively the way he's doing. He will take the state to greater height. And having brought me here is another area of challenge. He has given me another assignment to deliver. And any assignment given to me, I put the whole of my life into it. And I'm not a failure. I deliver on any given assignment. So sending me here is a straightforward message. Go there and make a difference and deliver. And that is why I'm here.
Dr. Okorodudu has an impressive academic record and extensive experience in public administration, good governance, and the business world. While commending his predecessors in the Directorate of Projects at the DESOPADEC, Dr. Okorodudu pledged to build on the strong foundation they have laid.
All those who have occupied this office as Executive Director of Projects, they've done well, and none of them failed. They all succeeded in their own right. And I'm here to build on it. And I'm here to bring the wealth of experience I have throughout my long journey as an administrator, with my academic experience, with my practical experience in governance, in business life before coming to public life. I'm a man that is well loaded with experience. And of course, I'm somebody who adjusts quickly to every situation I find myself. Put me anywhere, I will make a difference. One, I'm a very purposeful person. I must see what is on the ground, examine what are the challenges on the ground, come to terms with what I need to do to overcome the challenges, and of course, come out with practical means of what? Of making a difference by uplifting the standard. The project directorate is the heart of the DESOPADEC, because everything about the commission borders on what? Projects, development in the oil-bearing communities. That's the summary. So the project directorate is the very heart of it all. Yes, you have other departments and they are doing well, but the projects directorate is very critical, the heart of the DESOPADEC. At the heart of the DESOPADEC, I must bring to bear the purpose for establishing that commission, to ensure that, one, I work together with the other executive directors. Good enough, all the executive directors are people of good background and wonderful reputation. And of course, we have a managing director and a renowned chairman of the board and other commissioners.
To fast-track development in oil-producing communities, the Executive Director of Projects kicks off the year with a crucial meeting with departmental heads under his supervision. He assigned them key responsibilities aimed at shaping impactful development plans for the Directorate. As part of his agenda, he also plans to tour ongoing and completed projects of the Commission while engaging with traditional rulers, local government chairmen, professional bodies, host communities, and other stakeholders. Through these efforts, the Executive Director aims to drive sustainable development, strengthen relationships, and enhance the overall effectiveness of the Commission in transforming oil-bearing communities.
My message to all the ethnic nationalities that I belong to all the ethnic nationalities. I'm an Ishekiri man, I'm an Urobo man, I'm an Isoko man, I'm an Ijoma, I'm an Ndokwa man. I belong to everybody. So I will work, coming out with initiatives, discuss it with my senior colleagues and my bosses, the MD and the board chairman, on how to develop. So it's very critical. The need of a particular kingdom may be variegated from the needs of other kingdom. So I need to embark on this tour, have a feel of what they need, and see how we can be able to meet up with such demand. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And I also need cooperation, because it's one thing for government to say, yes, we have come out with various initiatives and projects. If you don't have the cooperation of the people, it becomes a challenge.
Dr. Okorodudu later held a crucial meeting with potential investors in the oil and gas, as well as power generation sectors. This initiative is aimed at tackling idleness, poverty, and crime, while attracting investment and meaningful development to oil-producing communities, emphasizing the investment opportunities that would emerge for the people of the communities. Dr. Okorodudu referenced key industries that once thrived in Delta State. He assured that under his leadership in the Directorate of Projects, the DESOPADEC, efforts will be made to attract new industries, to create jobs and foster economic growth.
So what we need to address is to address the development needs, provide the enabling environment for investments to come in. Once investment come in, you have increase in what? In employment. And with employment, there will not be need for any young person to say, oh, I'm going to do ose on the street or go into robbery. My vision is to come out with practical development enterprise that can have direct impact and uplift the standard of living of the people of the oil-producing communities.
Dr. Okorodudu does not believe that protests and agitations are the only ways to secure swift and adequate responses from the government. Instead, he firmly advocates for dialogue as the best approach to resolving disputes at all levels. With this belief, he invited some contractors involved in the DESOPADEC projects but had not yet received payment for their work. Expressing his displeasure over the dissenting voices from certain individuals who also claimed to be contractors, Okorodudu stated that he had expected a more patient approach after a meeting with some of their representatives. He reassured the contractors that the Commission would take necessary steps to facilitate their payment.
I heard that I saw a flyer in the social media that they want to embark on strike, on protest, and all that. And of course, I had to call my EA. Please source for the number of their chairman and send it to me. He did, and I called the chairman. I said, "What? I just met with you people, and I offered to what? To serve as your ambassador, to carry your body, to find solution. I don't believe in protest. I believe in productive engagement to achieve results than making noise. If you make your noise, you protest. Yeah, would that offer a solution? Would that one bring the payment? It won't. The contractors are major stakeholders. Without the contractors, the implementation of projects will not be feasible. So I had to invite them to have a meeting with me. And I had a very strong interactive session with them to know what the directorate and the management of the DESOPADEC can do to help them. They were frank enough to tell me their pains. And I told them that in my life, if I'm functioning, I carry people's pains on my head. So I will also serve as an ambassador to them to carry their pains to the management, because without the contractors, we will not be able to achieve our goal of implementing our programs, our projects.
Concluding the interview, the former Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs expressed his commitment to fair representation of all 6 ethnic nationalities within the Commission. He also urged host oil-bearing communities to cooperate with contractors assigned to execute projects in their areas. Dr. Okorodudu commended the Governor of Delta State, the Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, for passing the law that criminalizes the illegal collection of levies from property developers during his tenure as Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly.
We must also commend the current governor, because he was the speaker that facilitated such laws, such bills that were signed into law. So, law against the law must be respected, and we need the cooperation of each and every one in Delta, so that anytime a development that projects are brought to your domain, it's your responsibility because it belongs to you. The project belongs to everybody. It belongs to the people of that community. They embrace the project as their own, protect it, and support the commission and the contractors, so that it can be qualitatively delivered for the benefit of our people and to the glory of God. And of course, to the fulfillment of the M.O.R.E agenda of my boss and my principal, the Governor of Delta State.
In fact, let me use here as an example. This place we are standing during the time of last season of flood, you cannot even stay here. The water covered the whole of this environment, you know, and it destroyed most of our farms. Buildings, so people have to pack to IDP camp for safety during that time of that flood. All these places were covered with water. But I'm very happy, the community are happy today with this intervention from DESOPADEC and the Delta State government. In fact, our people, yesterday when I was with the king, we were all singing praises to the chairman of the MD of DESOPADEC, the chairman, even the governor. We were all praising them for this intervention. At least with this channel, this canal that they have opened for us, it will clear way for the water to run fast, and I believe it's a very good one to our community here in Edo. This is what we are praying for, because if this flood did not destroy our crops, farmers will have a bountiful harvest. Unlike last year, they are even harvest crops are supposed to take 1 year to harvest before 3 months after, so it was just a waste, you know. So, but with this intervention, at least our farmers will benefit. We thank them. We are grateful, but we still want more. Maybe after this season, by next season, they should come and open it more, so that it will go as far as to other communities to benefit here in the whole of Isoko entirely.
The executive director expressed optimism that the DESOPADEC would meet the needs of oil-producing communities in the years ahead. Thank you for watching this edition of the DESOPADEC Weekly. Let's do it again in a fortnight. Thus, we're going to bring more on the DESOPADEC Weekly. And until we return, follow us on our social media handles for all the questions you want to ask, contributions and suggestions on how we will continue to bring more to Deltans. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Ucheyi is my name. I'll see you in a fortnight.